Good morning, meteorologist Bob Acarfrio with today's tropical update for Thursday, July 7, 2011. The tropics generally remain quiet today. National Hurricane Center has this area shaded as a 10% chance. This is an old tropical wave, now a surface trough, kind of interacting with an upper level low here in the Gulf of Mexico. Don't really see this developing at all. All this is going to do is spread rain up the Florida Peninsula starting today and really ramping up tomorrow and through the weekend. And then eventually this is going to spread up the East Coast later this week and into early next week. So if anybody has any kind of vacation plans along the southeast coast here this weekend, it's going to kind of be rained out and weather's not looking good. But as far as development, I really don't see it at this time. Looking at the satellite view, so here's that upper level low in the Gulf of Mexico. This is slowly weakening. It's kind of going to open up into a trough here and slowly move towards the west. Again, kicking up some instability here along Louisiana and eastern Texas here. So good news, we could use any kind of rain we could get here along the south here. So that's good news. But you can see the funnel here funneling right up through the Florida Peninsula today. And this is going to increase the rain chances today, tomorrow, and through the weekend across Florida, and then this is going to move up along the East Coast here. So again, a lot of welcome rain here. Again, Florida in the southeast, we need the rain. We'll welcome this. Another tropical wave here, but this one's getting sheared off. You can see this shear here blowing these clouds off to the northeast. So don't see any development out of this, but we'll watch this as it moves towards the west-northwest. You never know. But right now, shear is the main culprit here, and this will not develop. Widening out the view a little bit, what else do we have? Well, we have another tropical wave here. So they're kind of lined up here. Trough here, tropical wave here. This one getting sheared off this way. And then another tropical wave here. This one's a little farther south. This one we'll have to watch carefully if it doesn't run into South America here. If it can get up into the Caribbean, maybe later next week, conditions, towards the middle to late next week are going to be pretty favorable here in the Caribbean. So this one might be one to watch down the road. None of the models are picking up on this one yet, but again, you know how that goes. We'll have to continue to watch this one. So I would say this would be our main focus if this could get into the Caribbean next week to watch. What else do we have? Well, let's look at the shear, and you can see pretty unfavorable conditions right now. We do have this little bit of trough here, and that's interacting again with this tropical wave here moving towards Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. What's going to happen is this is going to slowly lift out towards the weekend into early next week. So conditions will again get favorable here across the Caribbean. So again, if this tropical wave can get into here, we'll have to watch that. And again, this is our upper level low over the Gulf. And again, a lot of shear up through here. So again, conditions not really that favorable for development anytime soon here. As far as the models go, again, nobody really showing anything. This is the GFS for next week. This is a week from today, next Thursday. What we're going to have here, a little bit of a pattern change. Going to kick our subtropical high off to the east here. Big high pressure is going to build over the central U.S. and northeastern states here, actually cooling them down a little bit. A little taste of not fall, but definitely a little cooler air, drier air. That's the main thing. And it's going to push a front down pretty far south for this time of year, but we do get them. That's going to be right along the east coast here, along the southeast coast and hanging down into the deep south. Might see, this is what we're going to have to watch for. We could see something spin up along here. So this is going to be our focus for next week. Watch this front, and then also watch for any kind of development down into the Caribbean here. So those are going to be our two areas to watch for next week. Again, model's not showing anything right now, but that's the areas we really want to watch for next week for development. Really, none of the other models showing anything. This is the no gaps model for the next 6 days. Just wanted to show you, again, that area along here, along the coast. Some of the models try to spin up an area low pressure off the North Carolina coast here by early next week. And again, that's a possibility. It's going to be non-tropical, but again, that's going to show you that all this moisture is going to get shunted up the East Coast this weekend through early next week. And again, the no gaps is also showing that area of high pressure starting to settle down here towards the end of the run right in here. And that's going to lay a front down right in here. So again, watch for development out there next week. That's it for my tropical update today. You can now find me at either at weatherunderground.com or hardcoreweather.com. Those will be the two spots you could always find my videos and weather blogs. So weatherunderground.com or hardcoreweather.com. Again, have a nice day.